Do a video for you today about Mondays. Yep, you heard that right, guys. I'm gonna go off on a rant right now because honestly, the stuff that I hear out there when I'm out and about, going to the store or dropping off my son or just doing errands, whatever it may be, okay? I hear the same bullshit over and over and over again. It's an epidemic across this country and it drives me absolutely fucking bonkers, and there's a reason, okay? Every Monday morning, or Monday in general, doesn't matter where I am, who I speak to, okay? It's the same story over and over and over again. It's the same damn energy, guys, and it's gotta stop, and it starts with you, okay? When it comes to Mondays, everyone hates Mondays. Maybe you're a person that hates Mondays. Well, after this video, you're hopefully going to change your tune about Mondays, all right, guys? I don't care what day it is. It does not matter. Yes, there's ups and downs with being human, okay, guys? I'm not always 110 miles an hour. It's just not how it is. I have my down days. I have my days when I'm just ready to crush it, going 100, 110, right? But a majority of the time, I'm loving living life, and I live life to my fullest, okay? Because I am so blessed beyond imagination, okay, about my life. I am grateful for everything that's in my life. I'm doing what I love to do, and the enthusiasm and the passion shows, and I jump out of bed, okay? I wake up with determination and I go to bed with satisfaction. That's just how I operate, all right? And you can too, and there's no reason why you can't, all right? You just need to choose yourself, okay? And first things first, when it comes to Mondays, where's your attention and focus? All right? The reason, guys, why you don't like Mondays is number one, you haven't chosen yourself. Number two, you haven't listened to your heart and your soul. And number three, you're not living your life, you're living someone else's. So of course you hate your job. Of course you hate Mondays, okay? We're gonna go over some reasons why you probably do hate Mondays. Number one, where's your attention and focus? Your attention and focus should be on your vision, should be on crushing it, should be on evolving, inspiring, impacting, okay? If you don't have those three things going on in your life, you need to check, peel the onion back, have a conversation with yourself in front of the mirror, and start there, okay? Number one, it begins and it ends with you, guys, okay? And if you haven't chosen yourself and you're living someone else's life, well, no shit. There's a reason why you don't like Mondays, all right? So number one, where's your attention and focus, okay? If your attention and focus is on the negative, if it's on how your job sucks, how your life sucks, how everything sucks, well, that's a problem, guys, because where attention goes, energy flows, okay? Number two, it begins and ends with story, all right? Story, guys. Okay? What do I mean by that? Well, what is the story that you're telling other people? And number one, what is the story that you're telling yourself? If you're telling yourself, you're using the words that are all negative, okay? If you're constantly saying how Mondays suck, in your head and in your mind, you tell yourself Mondays suck, and you've been doing this your whole life, holy shit, guys. Imagine walking through the snow repeatedly across the same path over and over and over again every week, up until the age of whatever age you are right now. If you're 45, from the time you were, let's say, 20 years old to the time you're 45, that's 25 years. Or it's probably even before, because you probably hated Mondays because school sucked. All right, so Mondays suck because school sucked, and then it just keeps on going and going and going. So now that's all you know. And now it's been programmed into your mind that Mondays are horrible and Mondays suck. So everything that happens on a Monday is probably going to suck, but you made that happen. Okay, because of the story, the bullshit story that you've told yourself for years. You've just engraved that into your mind, and it's time to let that go and break that cycle. All right, and think about not just what you're telling yourself, guys, but what are you telling everybody, okay? I just went to the paint store this morning. The first words out of the guy's mouth were, "Man, Mondays suck, dude." And I was like, man, I love Mondays. I crush it. you know, and we decided, and we had a little conversation about stuff. That's just my view, and I hope that it spreads and it inspires other people to love Mondays too. Why do I love Mondays? Because honestly, Monday is no different than every other day for me, okay? I want to get out there and I want to start crushing it. And how do I crush it on a Monday? Well, you know what? Let's go over number 3, all right? Because your attitude paints a picture of your life. So, if I have a shitty attitude, right? If I put on sunglasses, for instance, and these glasses paint a picture of positivity, of encouragement, of wanting to crush it, of going after, you know, my vision and dreams and living my life, if that's what it is, picture glasses as your attitude. And now your perception of the whole world is the prescription in those glasses, okay? That's what attitude is. And if you have the wrong attitude, you gotta swap out your glasses and put a new pair on, okay? Because attitude dictates everything, all right? Especially when it comes to your life, guys. It's, you know, we've all heard the saying, bad things come in threes. Well, it's your attitude towards an event. It's your beliefs towards an event. It's not that, you know, bad things happen to you, because that's a victim mentality, right? We're going to discuss that stuff, okay? So it's not that things happen in bunches. It's your attitude towards something, okay? So if you can change your attitude, you're going to start adjusting life, and now you're going to start controlling your reality, okay? And that's a light bulb moment, all right, guys? Number 4, and this is huge. Preparation. Preparation is key, guys. It is key to your success. I pride myself on being prepared. I'm constantly preparing. Prepare. I over-prepare, okay? I over-prepare so when it's time for something, I'm all set. Most of you think Mondays suck because you're not prepared. And you're either drowning yourself in alcohol or, you know, off in la la land and just trying to not get to Monday, that when Mondays do come, you're just discombobulated and you caused it. All right, I said it, you know, before, and I'll say it again. It starts and ends with you. It also starts and ends with your story and what you do and the actions that you take ahead of time. If you prepare yourself for Monday, you're going to love Mondays. It's just the way it is. If you start changing that voice in your head, changing that story of what you tell yourself and others, and you prepare ahead of time the night before for a Monday, and you go to bed saying how grateful you are for Mondays and how you're going to crush it on Monday and how you love your job or love your business or love life in general, I promise you, and you wake up on Monday thinking the same things and saying the same things, what's going to happen? Over time, Mondays, you're going to start kicking ass on Mondays, okay? So you flip the switch. So flip the switch, guys. That's what I'm saying, all right? Number 5, and this is huge. Stop the blame game. Victim mentality and excuses. All right, guys, I can't say this enough. I hear this repeatedly over and over again from people that are not prepared, okay? They like to blame. They like the victim mentality. Everything happens to them. They blame everybody else and everything around them. And then they make excuses on why they can't get shit done or they're not prepared. It's all about you, guys. It's all about you. It's on you. It's not on me. It's not on this person. It's not on that person. It's on you. That's a big dose of medicine right now, and you better take it, because most people are in denial. They're in denial about all this stuff. Your Monday and every day would change if you took ownership. Take ownership, take responsibility for where you are and what you're doing, okay? And watch what happens. Stop blaming everybody else. It's your fault. Everything is on you. It's your fault whether you're successful, whether you're a failure, whether you're living on the streets or if you're living in a 10,000 foot home, okay? Whether you have 10 Ferraris or you have, whatever. It's all on you, guys. It's not anyone else. Stop playing the victim. Things happen for you, not to you, all right? And to take it another level, things happen through you, okay? So we got to get out of this stuff. And it all is based off of not being prepared. So when we're not prepared, what do? The easiest thing to do is to blame everybody else. Oh, it's this person's fault. It's that person's fault. Oh, this happened to me. That happened to me. Yeah, there's a reason why. It's because of your attitude, number one. It's because you're not prepared, number two. And it's because you're playing the victim card, number three. All right, guys? I hope what I've gone over, these 5 things, is changing your perspective on Mondays. And hopefully not just Mondays. That's just a label, guys. Who cares what day it is? Every day should be a day where you're just, you wake up with determination, you go to bed with satisfaction. It's one of those things that, you can only do that when you choose yourself, guys. You can't have passion, you can't have enthusiasm if you're living someone else's life, okay? And I cannot get that. I don't know how to get that through to your head, all right? I have enthusiasm and passion because I'm doing what I love to do. Regardless, I don't care about anything else. What I care about is constantly evolving, constantly being inspired and inspiring others and impacting people in a positive way. That is it, to do these videos. I don't care if 10 million people don't like them. If one person does and it changes that person's life, well then, you know what? I'm successful. Okay, and I've done a great thing. And that's what I do, and that's why I get out of bed in the morning. That's why I have such passion and enthusiasm towards what I do. And this is why I can bang out 100 videos in 3 weeks, because I'm just on fire and I have this internal fire that's not going to go away. It's going to keep on, getting bigger, bigger and bigger, because I have this huge vision and I'm going to attain it and I'm going to take the action steps to get there, right? And you can too, guys. That's why I'm doing these videos, because I want you to. Your success is my reward. There's no difference between a successful person and you, okay? If you're not successful, if you're not where you want to be, well, first you got to look in the mirror and you need to choose yourself, okay? And if you start there and you start stripping away all the distractions and you start listening to these videos and applying these things I speak about, you're going to do amazing things. You're going to look back and you're going to be in amazement of, of where you are, okay? So again, I hope this helps you when it comes to Mondays. Where's your attention and focus? It begins and ends with you and your story, to be honest. Your attitude paints a picture of your whole life. Preparation is key, okay? And stop the blame game, victim mentality, and excuses, all right, guys? So hopefully you got something out of this, and I want you to please use what's useful to you, get rid of what's useless, get out there, take action today.